I already started, Lacey. Hey, what's up, Black Karma? Monique, what's up? Alika Jones. Inga Harris, what's up? There go them bright hands. What's up, Sensei? Queen Beijing. Alicia Dion. A Dion. A Dion. Go hard for it. Go hard for it. Joya. Hey, Inga. Dude, this just have to be the brightest person I met in my life. Y'all could change the hand emoji color. That shit is crazy. I know it sounds crazy to me, but it just a freaky, man. Technology freaky. I'm pretty sure I can do it, but I'll learn one day. Oh my God, people. How y'all feeling today? Royal Blue, what's up? Miss Borders, how you doing? Miss P. Miss Sutton, what's going on with you? Oh yeah, I switched barbers for the past 2 months. I've been going to a different barber, and he been doing it just the way I want him to. He ain't dropping the bitch and making me look like he want me to look. He doing the right damn thing by me, so I'm gonna ride out with this old cat. Sophie, I never seen that name before. Sophie, how you doing? Welcome if you're new. Miss Cap, did you do that thing with that box I told you? I'm coming to your house. Blue Jaw, what's up? Ella, Dual Goddess, what's up? Shanika, Sharita W, okay. LaDonna Porter. Seraphim Speaks. Go ahead and talk to him. What's going on, Haitian Goddess? Black Sugar. Okay. Somebody taking it back to the 70s. I like that name. Spiritual before biblical, what's up? Queen Celestial. Okay. Shonda 518 from Chicago. What's going on, Chicago? Chicago, the one town that's made after the Orisha, y'all know that? It's in the name. Chicago was founded by a Haitian man who was a practitioner of Shango. Yep. That's why I burnt down twice. Fire is very prevalent there. Just a little information thought you guys may need to know. It was spot on spiritual before biblical. I know. Thank you. Thank you for the update. Shanika from the Shy. One of my best homeboys, Robert. He was from Chicago. When he told me how things was, this is about 15 years ago, how things was up there, I couldn't believe it. He was like, walking home, people will just rob you. He said that if they think you're not home, they'll like look inside, you leave your window up, and they'll be trying to rob your house. They'll look inside your windowsill and be like, oh, I didn't know you were home, and walk out like it ain't shit. I was like, man, Chicago nuts. he say they would break glass and throw it in the community pool. So when anybody jump in there to go swimming, they'll cut themselves. This shit don't ain't logical down here in the South, man. I say Chicago crazy. Black Sugar say your favorite Santeria La Yoa. The violence is ridiculous. It's wild. Not that bad though. Okay, okay. Tonia Johnson. All right, everybody, we finna jump on into this thing this morning. Simply, we finna jump into this thing this morning, and I want to just go ahead and start off by saying some of this shit may be a trigger warning to you guys. I'm not apologizing for it. I just want you to know if y'all got some sensitive ass ears, just tune out right now because we're gonna talk about victim mentality. Now, when we talk about a victim mentality, this shit is gonna just transform every last one of your lives. And I'm gonna give you a new way of dealing with this victim mentality syndrome that's bestowed upon all of us. Now, when we want to talk about ancestor energy and victim mentality, okay, again, I want everybody to push their mind past 400 years ago. 500 years ago, let's push our mind past that. 1932, 1873, let's go back further as our logical mind can. Not what they showed us on TV, because everybody ancestry started 400 years ago. So let's get past that shit and let's see where this victim mentality come from that we have. So as I was doing some meditation this weekend, and I was like, I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. Y'all know me. That's just the deal. I got in this mindset that I was being taken advantage of, and although everything is going pretty good in my life, I still got in this mindset that I was being taken advantage of. And I kept walking around my house. I couldn't clean up enough. I couldn't fortify the camera system. I couldn't wash down the porch enough. I could not get enough bullshit. I could not get my energy to a point where I felt safe, secure, and protected and not foolish. Now keep in mind, everything is going quite well in my life. So I say, okay, if I can't put a grasp on the issue in the 3D, then it must be something internal, must be a physical sense. I don't have a cold, I'm not sick, nothing. So I say it must be, spiritual, metaphysical. So I say, let me go sit my ass down. So I get in my closet, I burn some sage, and I just sit there in the smoke with just one single candle burning. I sit there and I'm thinking. And I say, why am I feeling this way? I should be happy. One minute I'm loving myself, saying how fine I am, how good I got it, how the universe loved me, and I'm God's favorite. I'm running the gambit. Then in the same breath, I just like, God damn, man, I could do better. And why did I let that shit happen to me? Or why couldn't I stop it? And I get in that mode. Y'all following me so far? So I'm in this closet and I'm thinking like, spirit, ancestors, universe, reveal to me where this victim mentality is coming from. Listen to what I said, y'all. Reveal to me where this victim mentality is coming from. And it got ruled down, people. It got ruled down. My personal victim mentality. Everybody's going to be different, but I'm transparent with you guys, and I want to share my spiritual enlightenment with you guys. Again, I don't give a shit if somebody come back and use this against me. I don't give a shit if the nigga say you got mommy issue, you got grandma issues, you got motherfucking hooker on OBT issue. I don't give a fuck. Use it. This is, if you anybody out there who dislike the Baron and feel you need ammunition, trust me. It's fine. Use it. But as I was on my journey and I realized where all of this came from. Did you know And I wish I could talk nice about my mother, because everybody loved their mother. I love my mama. You know, she did what she did. She fucked me over. I mean, she did some pretty traumatic shit to me. She didn't protect her baby boy like she should. I get it. Although I wish I can talk so good about her, and I wish I can take away all that was done, and I wish I can even forgive the situation, saying, okay, she was raised this way, that's why she taught me this way, and so on. So I, in my heart, I want to say, okay, I get it, let go and let God. But it's playing such a major role up here to the fact I was expecting a phone call from a friend. I was expecting a phone call from a friend, and did you know I was terrified? And that triggered it. I say, why is this person gonna insult me? Why is this person gonna jump on my ass? I had that mentality in my head. Like I was gonna get scolded. I was gonna get verbally abused. And it was like I had 3 phone calls lined up. All from female friends that ain't high school, that I ain't seen in a long time. I thought they gonna, oh, you disappeared from the Masonic Lodge, and you disappeared, and I just joined, because that what the text message said on the Facebook. Oh, I just joined your chapter, and I heard you was a worthy patron, and you ain't here, man. I'm so mad at you. That put fear inside of me. I was like, damn, I'm finna get my ass attacked. You see where I'm going? And although I did nothing to deserve this, this is where my mind was. So I had to go in there and I wrote it down. And it all boiled down to the simple fact that it's tried. My victim mentality stems from my mother. Yeah. To the point where I feel if a female is scolding me, that I have to lower my mindset down and just take it. Don't say nothing, don't rebuttal, just allow it to happen, because your mother yelled at you all the time. Your only saving grace was your grandmama and your Uncle Sean. Grandmama and Uncle Sean, those were my only 2 positive outlets growing up as a kid. So everything and everybody around me had some form of abuse, whether it was sexual, whether it was just violently kicking my ass, whether it was cutting my hair off and sticking bubble gum and shit in my hair, because I always had long hair. Sticking bubble gum in my hair and taking me to my mom. Oh, look what he did. He slept it last night and bubble gum got in his hair. So my mom had to cut it, and I got an ass whooping, knowing I didn't even chew bubble gum. It was that type of shit. I was always been made the brunt of things. So the victim mentality of my childhood, still I had to break it down when I went in that closet. And this took me about 24 good hours, people. This was not no 5-10 minute meditation. So if you guys decide to do this, pack a lunch. So it was to the point where it was like, why this tough ass cat here? Big muscles, big everything. Kick your ass like it ain't nobody business. Charming and sweet as fuck, but got a 2 chipping bone in me. And I just got so afraid from the feminine energy that I was going to engage with, to the point where I cowered down like a little kid. And I didn't like that, people. I was pissed. I'm like, how the fuck, dude? You are a god king. You are that dude. Can't nobody fuck with you. You built yourself up from shit. You help other people get to the point where they need to be. And you're afraid of talking to someone, meeting someone, that they're going to insult you or tear you a new ass. That kind of broke me, and it kind of made me doubt who I was. Outside of the Baron. When I'm the Baron, I'm a bad motherfucker. But when I'm my real version of me, All of my insecurities, fears, and woes come to the surface. And then I have to manage them in a certain way that I don't look weak or feel scared. I have to pretend to be okay with the status quo. I have to pretend not to have feelings, emotions, and hurt. And I want you guys to understand this is a victim mentality that we have. Anytime we take ourselves out of a comfortable place and make ourselves hard and rigid and untouchable and undefeatable, this is our victim mentality bringing itself up to the surface to play. And when I say not protect us, to play, meaning that these are thoughts in our mind. This is that eighth house energy. What we desire, fear, want. This is that. And it comes up and it comes and it plays. And it plays tricks on our mind. Now, how is this relating to our ancestor energy? Let me help you here. Throughout history, since humanoid man existed, maybe we existed millions of years, 200,000 years, 300. Since humanoid existence of man, and since we became sentient beings, no matter how you look at the creation story, we've always had somebody lord over us. We've had somebody lord over us in the form of a deity, a God, our God, your God, my God, their God. We've had people lord over us as far as in a hierarchy of society, the rich, the poor, the elite, the cattle, the rulers, tyrants, to the common people. There's always been somebody in the background, in the shadow, that we never seen, never could understand, don't even recognize, lording over us, giving us that sense of fear, but that sense of that at any time we could be a victim. Let me help you out again. There's always been somebody over us since we came into a sentient mindset, even on our jobs. We go to work, we have a boss, we have a supervisor, we have a lead. There's always somebody that could sit up there and say, hey, Baron did this, Camilla did that, Shantoko did that. And we always got to watch our steps. So we're living in a constant state of fear. But if you take away that fear, that's the bullshit part of it all, people. If you take away that fear and we are living in a constant state of being victimized, because we're not going to work or walking this earth doing bad shit that we should be victimized. We're sitting up here following the rules. We're making do with what we got. We're trying to be nice to other people, help everybody out to the best of our interests. And we just fear we're going to get attacked, get our ass handed to us or something. So we walk around with this victim mentality. A lot of people say, oh, I ain't no victim. I ain't got no victim mentality. I ain't got shit. Yes, you do. Because if you didn't think you had a victim mentality, your ass wouldn't be so fucking rigid around the edges. You wouldn't be so quick to dismiss somebody. You wouldn't be so quick to cut a bitch off, right? How many TikToks and information we done seen? Oh, I cut a bitch off quick. You know why? Because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to be the victim. It ain't the simple fact that you controlling your shit. Controlling your shit is 100% loving everybody you come across. I'm not at that point, and I'm a lovable motherfucker, y'all. I am not at that point. The first time you fuck me over, I'm gonna say, okay, bitch, I got you. I got you. Maybe you didn't understand who I was. Let me get a little closer, show you the real me. Second time you fuck me over, I'm gonna hurt you. One way or the other, I'm gonna do something to let you know, like, bitch, don't slick rob me. Brother, I gotta push you down, give you a quick jab to the rib cage. Brother, I gotta sit out there and fuck up your world just a little bit. Because I don't want to be a victim no more. And the way you get out of that victim mentality is you learn to fight back. But here's the real situation, people. We have been so humbled, so docile by those in control, and those people who are hoarding shit over us, and those people who are supposed to be our handlers, our leads, our bosses, our presidents, our tyrants, our creators, our gods, we've been so adjusted to having their ideas and shit dumped on us to where we become so humble. And that's where our ancestors went wrong at. They didn't understand that they was victims. They was victim of religion. They were victim of society. They were victims of status. They was just victim. And they grew up thinking they had some freedom, to which they translated all that victim mentality shit down to us. I remember my grandma used to tell me, listen, if one of them white folks get in your face, you ain't got to look them in the eye. You ain't got to do nothing. Just look past them. Look through them. They act like they ain't even there. So I grew up, white guys cursing me out and shit. Young boy. They were back in the day. Trust me, that shit don't get no play now. Young boy getting cursed out, and I'm looking past him, ignoring the words to the point it didn't even fall on my ear. Now, if they raise their hand, I'm looking at body movement, like if they raise their hand like they're gonna swing or something, now I'm getting off in yas. But I went to the point of ignoring all of the bad shit that was said to me in those situations. And it wasn't because I was strong. It was because I knew that I was a victim, that I had that victim mentality. Now, a lot of you guys right here sit up and let a lot of shit slide. And the reason you let a lot of shit slide is because you got a victim fucking mentality. That shit was instilled in us by our ancestors. That shit was instilled in us by our grandmama. That shit was instilled in us by those who wanted to keep the peace. It didn't turn us into cowards. No, it didn't do that. It made us humble and docile. It programmed us to be trained to take shit. Now, I got my ass handed to me in a conversation about spiritualism. I say, listen, I say, I'm God. I say, I'm God for all intents of the world. I'm God. I say, I'm the God of my world, the God of my universe, the maker of my creation. I was saying all that good shit. God gets up in front of me and say, you can't be God because I can kill you right now. And you couldn't do a damn thing about it. I say, I know. I say, that's the thing. That's why I'm God. Because if you kill me, I'm going to go somewhere and to create something else. I say, you got to be stuck with the dead body. I say, you got to be stuck with that shit on your conscience. I say, I'm this spirit going to leave this body and I'm going to go to another universe, another place, and I'm going to create something else. I'm going to create a whole better life for me. I'm going to do what I got to do for my family in that timeline. Joker got so upset because I denounced God. Didn't say which God. Didn't say Jesus. Didn't say Buddha, Allah. Didn't say nothing. I just said I'm God. And ain't no way in motherfucking hell I'm going to sit up here and let an imaginary being be over me. Took him through the limit. He said, you are attacking my spiritual beliefs. I say, so now you the motherfucking victim? I said, you just had this great conversation about the end of days, revelation, how the Antichrist coming and all this other bullshit. I say, but when I say I don't fear no Antichrist, I say because can't nobody go against me unless I let them. So my Antichrist is my own personal belief that shit ain't gonna work out for me. Now I'm my own Antichrist. Motherfucker got upset, said I attacked him. I'm not of God. No way I should be even thinking of being around spiritual people. I say, brother, you out your fucking mind. I say, see, you a victim. I say, you right, you a victim. I say, I have to stop being a victim in order for me to be a true God, a true king. Now, I'm not finna get into the racial part of this whole thing, but let's go there. The reason why the black man and the black woman can't rise up to the top and be kings and queens and gods, because we still dealing with this fucking victim mentality. We still dealing with victim mentality to the point where we blaming each other. We don't know who to blame no fucking more, people. We blaming the church. We blaming the single mothers. We blaming the fathers who the government incarcerated and mass incarceration and took us off our throne. We blaming Christopher Columbus. We blaming the African God, the African kings and tribal leaders for selling us. We blaming the Indians for not being Indians. How the fuck that happened? We blaming the motherfucking Russians for being Russian. We blaming every motherfucking thing. And know what I see every day? Blame, blame, blame equals I need to take that shit on to myself and I need to be a victim of this fucking world. People, don't let our ancestor energy dump that fuck shit into us. You are not a victim. You don't have to harden yourself to anything. You can be lovable, you can be cheesy, you can be goofy, you can be gothic, you can be straight, you can be gay, you can be whatever the fuck you want. But when we start conforming to all of the abuse and all of the nonsense that's been coming our way, and to all of the shit that say we can't, don't, shouldn't, and we feel like a victim. I was talking to my old lady the other day, and I said, I'm not doing that. I say, no. I say, no, I'm not doing that. She asked me to do something. I ain't feel comfortable. No, I'm not motherfucking doing that. No, sweetheart. I say, take that shit somewhere else there. I said it in that tone because it was just that crazy. And she like got upset, got mad. So I'm like, why are you upset? Well, you told me no. I say, and that hurt you? Yeah. I say, well, from this point on, everything you ask me for, I'm gonna say no until you get that pain up out your ass. I say, if you ask me to go to the goddamn store to get Haagen-Dazs, no. Get your glass of water, no. Because we have gotten so used to blaming people and shit. There was no reason to get upset because somebody disagreed with you. But we get in that victim mentality because a no is like a punch to the fucking face. A no is like an attack on your ego. A no is a 100% saying you don't love me no more. You don't trust me no more. I can't be that person for you. People, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. How many times somebody done rejected your advances and you feel slighted and you felt like they hurt your feelings and you took that victim mentality on because you're a thick, sexy, fine ass woman. You know, you got all the curves, you got education, you got money, you got property, you got it all. So who the fuck is this Negro here to sit up there and say, it ain't working, it ain't happening, I can't deal. Now you get in your feelings, victim mentality. Now you want to lash out and do dumb shit, victim mentality. Do you think that shit was just instilled in you? That's a learned behavior. That's a learned behavior because we say, if we do the right thing and we follow the rules and we approach looking good, smelling good, tits, ass, up 100. Brothers, if we clean ourselves, hygiene proper, trim, face, beard, everything, clothes right, 6 figures, damn near, and we approach a lady and she say, no, brother, you ain't what I'm looking for. That ain't what I'm signed up for here. I want some over there. I want some a little less muscular. I want some a little more thinner. I want some a little bigger. You get in your feelings, you feel attacked, victimized. So now you want to lash out. This shit is learned behavior. Somebody put it in us that if we do the right thing, we should just be okay. The world gonna open up to us. They didn't talk about the other person's will. They didn't talk about the other person's desire, wants, and everything. So we take that on ourselves in a victim mentality and we get fucked over by our logical mind, or should I say illogical as way of thinking. Now, these are just slight topics I'm touching on because I want you guys to understand this victim mentality that we are experiencing right now. It's where it comes from. If we can't take this bitch back to 200,000-300,000 years, back when humanoid man first appeared. Let's take it back to slavery days, because that seemed to be the lock where we can think as a colored race or as a race in 400 years. Our memory don't go past that. Everything past 400 years, try this idea. Everything for the past 400 years is speculation. It's like after 400 years, it's all speculation. Like we know 400 years ago, but 600 years speculation. So let's take it back to the slavery days. We worked those farms. We took care of their kids. We didn't rebel. We followed status quo. We got our ass kicked and kept on going. We told ourselves that if we do the right thing, they will stop kicking our ass. They will stop leaving us laid down in the street. They will stop hurting us, hurting our children, separating us. We thought about it all. We thought about it all. Did it ever stop? No. It slowed down? Sure. Times changed. Some people died out. But we grew up when we did get our liberties. I ain't going to say freedom. When we did get certain liberties, we still had that same mentality. I used to hear my uncle say, he walking on the sidewalk and a white man would walk on the sidewalk beside him. He would grab me and pull me all the way, put me in the grass, hold his head down, and walk past the white guy. And I'm too young to understand this shit. And I'm looking like, say, why you do that? No, you just don't want to mess with them people. Just don't want to mess with them people. I'm like, that bitch be at the store begging for change. Who the fuck he is? But that was the victim mentality, right? And a lot of us done experience our grandparents and granduncles doing this type of shit. So when I grew up, I told myself I never cowered down. That's why my grandma taught me the whole simple fact: look through them. Just make sure they don't hit you. But then that still made me feel shitty inside, right? So now, taking off race, I'm finna get back into this whole female thing which is my victim mentality, what triggers my victim mentality. So when I was married, she would do this right here. Although I was in my rights, I'll argue her if I brought up logistics and facts. I probably could say shit to hurt her feeling, but I cowered down and I shut the fuck up because I didn't want to make her feel like a victim. So I took that shit onto myself and I felt like the victim. I felt attacked. I felt slighted. That got me to go hooking up on the phone with other females and shit just to make myself feel like a man. And I'm transparent as fuck. How many of y'all doing this right now? Let's be G. We gonna talk about victim mentality. I'm finna tell you how we get there, how to beat this shit. It's coming up. Your people dogging you out. Your people talking to you, knowing you can eat their ass up. You can say one thing to break their fucking spirit, but you honestly know in your mind that if you say that one thing and you crush that one person, you crush them. They couldn't recover. So you shut your mouth and you let them handle you like a goddamn third world stepchild. I could have stood up for myself a lot of times in my life. But due to this victim mentality that I had, my mind and my mouth wouldn't let me. A lot of you people could stop a lot of bullshit that's going on in your life if you just get rid of that victim mentality. Because can't nobody beat you. As buff and muscular as I am, I can't go out there and whoop any nigga ass unless they let me. Because I damn sure don't think anybody could come and kick my ass. Bruce Lee ass can come up here flipping and kick my ass. That bitch got another thing coming. Because I'm going to put it on him. But I think we all lose the fight, the battle, when we give in to putting somebody else superior over us, their emotions, their feelings. I'm finna help you out here. How many of y'all in relationships that you don't want to be in? Come on, pop back on YouTube thing. How many of y'all in relationships you don't want to be in? All because you don't want to hurt somebody's feeling. It happens. All because you don't want to hurt somebody's feeling. There we go. How many of y'all hang around people, friend or foe, lover, a wife, a husband, don't matter. How many of y'all hang around people who just make you feel like a victim? Make you feel like you ain't shit. I'm with you, Black Karma, never again. So I want you guys to understand I can't get up here and talk to you guys about this because unless I'm going to be 100% transparent. And the only way for people to get this is for me to be originally authentic me. I am 100% transparent. So what I tell you guys, laugh at it, joke with it, do what you got to do. I was with a girl. Back in the day, I was with this girl about a good year and a half. Good year and a half. Trini girl, too. Oh my God. Crazy Trini fucker. Trini girl. Said I'd never mess with another Trini girl again. That girl was hard, man. That motherfucker was hard, boy. But I see the memory is still there. Now, everybody, as as me, as arrogant, cocky, super sexy, attractive, badass Joe Blow the Baron, being with this girl made me feel so inadequate in the bedroom. I mean, I'm here fucking for dear life, good people. I'm 45 minutes with no Viagra. I was a young boy. I was strong with it. All the oohing and ahhing, all of the twipping and turning, the skeeting and farting, all of that. And when I got done, we finished. It was like, damn, I can go some more. Oh, that wasn't long enough. You need to go drink some shit they make in Trinidad to keep you fucking for 10 hours. I laugh it off because I'm looking at the results of what the fuck I did. So I know I had to do something, sweetheart. But this bitch left on the bed quivering, and yet she fixes her mouth to say, oh, I can go longer, I can do more, you should drink some shit, attack my manhood, right? So now when I'm fucking this chick at the time, I don't want to do it. Or if I want to overachieve it. And I could never get past an hour. Because I would get bored. And I didn't want to do it. But the same thing, this is what the fuck is happening. I'm giving you guys some real shit. Key this bitch up now. I'm helping you here. You guys sit in these goddamn relationship and you'll let your man, ladies, you'll let your man sit up there and give you 2-3 minutes. And oh, it's your fault. Pussy so good. Nigga, you wasn't interested. You could hit back. A brother, you'll sit up there and you'll ride out with these chicks and you do your best not to be a 5-minute, 2-minute brother, all that other shit. And then they still come up with you, oh, you need more dick. Add 10 more fucking inches to it. All this shit is saying they hit you with this shit to make you feel like a victim. And once you feel like a victim, they get control over you. You done been defeated. And then you doubt yourself. And when you doubt yourself at home, you're going to doubt yourself in the street. And the least little comment that attacks your ego, whether it's in religion, spirituality, everything, you feel slighted and you feel defeated. Now you're getting angry. Now you want to lash out in this victim mentality mode. People, it happens. And the shit is happening to some of y'all right now. It happened to me. I had to learn. So my thing is, listen, I'm going to give you 30. If you don't do what you do in 30, I'm not garbage. You is. And that's my mindset. It's been motherfucking working. Because I stopped letting motherfuckers make me a victim. of their motherfucking abusive ass behavior. Narcissism. This shit turn motherfuckers into more victims than anything. You end up feeling like you ain't shit. You don't matter to the world. And only that one person love you. Our ancestors prepared for this shit. They practiced this shit. They ingrained this shit into them. Again, remember, no matter how good you are, no matter what you do, motherfuckers still take advantage of you, and you just have to grin and bear it. That was it saying, oh, he who wears a mask that grins and bears. Well, no, I'm not grinning and bearing anything because I'm not a fucking victim. Only victims hold their head down. Oh, yeah, it's going to be okay. Yeah, yeah. We can fix it. I see it in every Asian Chinese movie I ever watched in my damn lifetime. You see the little smiling Asian man in the movie acting like a simpleton. He turned out to be the baddest motherfucker in the village, whooping everybody ass. Bitch jump off a roof, kick you 3 times, jump back on the roof, act like he ain't did it. It's a message, people. Yeah, shit gonna work out for us eventually. We'll get it right, y'all. Some gotta change and God come back. You know, the river drying up right now, so shit gonna happen. Our God coming back, and all gonna bow down. Nigga, you just made yourself a fucking victim again to the God. You done let the people in your world and your life fuck you over. Now you just made yourself a victim to the gods. When they come back, we still gotta be on our fucking knees. I don't want you guys on your knees. Unless you want to be there, that's y'all business. I don't want you guys on your goddamn knees. I want you guys to stand up for your spirit, for your soul, for yourself. Let's kill this victim mentality. Our ancestors did us a gravest motherfucking mistake by sitting up there making us fucking victims. Telling us it's okay. It's not. It's fucking not. I teach my kids, I say, bro, we in this world. We in this world along with everybody else. I say, you can make a bitch think what you want to think, what they want to think. I say, but at the same time, you keep your own goal, your own concept. You keep your own identity. You keep your own self-awareness. I tell my son, even if you get married, your wife is your wife. I say, but brother, you are you. I say, ain't nobody gonna love you more than you. Ain't nobody gonna defend you more than you. Ain't nobody gonna give up life, limb, and lumber for you. I say, so understand. At the end of the day, it's just you. You're gonna give these people your time, talent, and treasure. I get it. Love is a motherfucker. I say, but allowing a motherfucker to make you a victim, we don't do that here. So again, I had to go back to my closet and realize what was making me a victim, and it was a feminine energy, female. Due to my mom not liking me, due to all the women I've dated in my lifetime, sitting up there making me feel inadequate about something, whether I didn't have enough money, whether I didn't have enough money, hell, making me feel like I didn't have enough dick. I mean, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. Making me feel like I wasn't a good father. Making me feel like, okay, I just didn't try my best because I'm working for somebody and didn't have my own business. I mean, all this shit correlated to the simple fact that, okay, you are not a man. You are not as strong as you should be. You are not this. And it makes you feel shitty and it makes you feel bad. And then now you got this victim mentality. So now you're going to make yourself hard where nobody can touch you. You can't let nobody in. You can't trust nobody. You can't love nobody. Because that person, if you love somebody, you're going to show them your weak side. And when you show them your weak side, they're going to make you a fucking victim. They're eventually going to take advantage of you in some form or fashion. They're going to take advantage of your kindness. They're going to take advantage of your weakness. They're going to take advantage of something. So you make yourself rigid because you don't want to be a victim. But people, I'm telling you, that is the essence of a victim mentality. Because you already defeated yourself by sitting up there not being the true version of yourself. I have yet to walk up to somebody and they just walk up to me and give me a fucking hug for no reason. God damn it, give me a hug and squeeze me tight. I don't give a fuck who you is. You walk up to me and give me a hug, I'm going to squeeze you back. You want me to tell you why? Because I don't see you as my enemy. You ain't did shit to me, and I'm not a victim of your potential harm to me. I'm not gonna meet somebody new and instantly turn them into my fucking assailant. I'm not gonna play 13 million battles in my fucking head that I may have to hate that person before I even get to know that person. That's me telling myself, my subconscious mind, I'm a victim. I'm a victim and I need motherfucking protection. Now let's talk about the people who are victims. Let's talk about the people who have been taken advantage of on a sexual level. I throw my hand up first. Big strong ass man like me went to counseling therapy like a motherfucker. I was there. At the age of 6, I lost a good fight, y'all. It happened. Victim mentality. Now I want to hurt everybody who touched children. Not for my sake, because I cut the throat of my person who done me. I didn't know how to cut deep enough. So he lived. Never better never do that again. But the people who have experienced that shit understand that they're gonna tell you in counseling, you gotta get out of that victim mentality. You just gotta fortify yourself, protect yourself, carry a weapon, carry a blade, walk in groups, walk in pairs. Don't do anything that's gonna bring attention to yourself. If you're a very attractive woman, wear loose clothes. If you are a man, let's not go in that area. Let's hang around men that you can dominate or that you know ain't got no goddamn aggression issues. When you go to this counsel, they'll tell you all that. Speaking from experience, when you go to the counsel, they'll tell you all this shit right here, y'all. But all the time, they are telling you that you are 100% a victim. They saying, don't think like a victim, but act like a victim. Women can't even walk to their fucking cars without thinking somebody finna jump out on them and stab them up and kill them. Women can't go to the club and enjoy themselves without some assholes in there skying down saying, oh, who got the victim energy? You ever know that's why people get attacked? Because they've absorbed this victim energy. So I wasn't going to talk about this particular one, but hell, I'm just going to segue on into this bitch here. Now, a lot of people that have gotten attacked, that has gotten people attack them, I stick with women because this is more prevalent in women. It's happening to the dudes nowadays due to the sexual persuasion and everything. It's happening to the dude due to that feminine energy being on them too. But let's stick with the women. Women, a lot of you guys been going through life having people sit up there and assault you guys on every corner. Every fucking time you see a guy, they sexualize you. They look at you, mama got it going on. I'm going to hit that. They'll come at you aggressively. And if you get them an inkling of motherfucking talk or you invite them to your house, they feel like, okay, that victim energy is all over her. She ain't going to say nothing because that shit resonates through your cells and through your energy. And these guys know who they can sit up there and force themselves upon, and knowing that this person just gonna let it go. They not gonna fight back. They not gonna tell nobody because that shit has been ingrained in them and it's used to them, and they understand what a victim is. And they done learned to play their fucking role. So they'll come up there and they'll do nefarious things to people. And they get away with the shit like it's scot-free. You won't believe how many kids that I counsel saying that somebody touched them and that person is still around them and that person be making those advances at them again. And they sit up there and they can't do nothing about it because nobody will believe them because what? They consider them a hoe. They consider them promiscuous. They consider them a liar. So they don't say nothing because they don't want to cause trouble. They get away from the person. They dress a little different. They overeat, gain weight, or they starve themselves to death trying to be the super duper finest, best thing they can be. And they hurt themselves in so many ways, start cutting themselves, start doing all kind of reckless, extreme shit just to feel human, just to feel strong, feel in control. But that's a victim mentality. For you to start defending yourself, for you to start sitting up there trying to be more than what you are at that time, for you to be sitting up there in that mindset, that means this person has put you into a victim mentality. Now, Baron, how do we fix this shit? I'm going to tell you. Instead of sitting up there trying to cover yourself up or make excuses for the other person or sitting up there and try to do something, how about we lash back out? How about we take it to their ass? How about we fuck them up? How about we fuck their world up? How about if we know who our attackers are, how about every day we go and flat they motherfucking tire? How about we sit up there and pay somebody to go over there and bust their ass completely to fuck up on a regular? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Every payday, bitch, you got $100. Just walk over there and throw a brick at that bitch. Bust his house window. Bust his car window. Take something from him. Take something from him. Every day. Do some damage to his shit. Her shit. You won't have to have the energy of a victim mentality because you'll be playing the offense. And playing the offense is making a motherfucker realize, nigga, I'm the victim. I did motherfucking wrong. And that nigga is trying to do some crazy shit to me. And I ain't gonna do it to nobody else. Only reason black folks was getting beat back in slavery days because nobody stood up for themselves. Only reason bitches stopped hurting the motherfucker over there in Europe is because these people did uprisings and they stood up for themselves. They said, bitch, come hook or crook. If I die today, die tomorrow, what good does it make? If y'all gonna deny me human decency, human rights, bitch, I'm going all out. I'm dead anyway. We here don't do that. We'll sit up here because we don't want to lose our television. We don't want to lose our nice cars. We don't want to lose our life. So we remain a victim, cowered down, sheep. And motherfucker could sniff it on us. They could smell it on you. And I'm finna be G with you guys. You ever went around somebody, again, boys are included in this too. You ever went around somebody and you realize they just had a smell on them like, oh, you can smell that they've been taken advantage of. Because your body releases a pheromone, a fear toxin. That shit releases a pheromone when, if you ever been taken advantage of, it's a pheromone that comes out your ass. Research this. It's a pheromone. And it alerts all the other predators with that same mindset that they can do this to you. This is on a sexual level. Men and women. Let's take it to a schoolhouse bullying. If you done let one person bully you in school, your body releases a certain pheromone, a certain energy, we'll say energy, that allows other people who have that bully tendency to target you. And they'll come and bully the fuck out of you. So now you getting it from the whole motherfucking school and you like, nigga, I'm a cool motherfucker. You can't wash your stank off. You can't do nothing with it. But when you stand up and you kick a bitch ass, your body release another pheromone. There's another energy field that come around your ass. And that energy field is aggression, tactical, and fear. And it is a thing that jumps into everybody around you. They like, this bitch will hit back. That's a tactical. Aggression, this motherfucker ain't got nothing to lose. Look what y'all been doing to him. And then that fear is like, he's not afraid no more. She's not afraid no more. Bitch, I'm the one that should be afraid. Y'all should be afraid. And then you can walk with your head held high. Now everybody that tried to bully you or didn't stand up for you, they want to be your friend, your ally, and your confidant. Because now you the protector. These are all coward ass people that's going to hover around you because you ain't got no fear in your heart. You going to take it to the people who took advantage of you. So now you the God King. People, in order for us to be kings and queens and gods and goddesses, we need to stop having this motherfucking victim mentality. If we gonna heal our ancestors in any way, form, shape, or possible, we gotta sit up there and tell the cowardice ancestor in our motherfucking lineage. You coward son of a bitch. Get your ass up here. Witness through my eyes how you supposed to handle your fucking self. Witness. Enjoy this. Understand this. You could have done this in your time where it would have been a couple extra ass whoopings. Hell, eventually, they master or whoever would have stopped beating your ass because they were like, man, this nigga here crazy. They're going to sell y'all to another plantation, or they're going to ship you off somewhere. They're going to put you in a position where you can be over in charge of somebody. You see how that worked? People, this victim mentality got us all fucked up. We can't even meditate properly. We can't even pray to our God properly. We can't even pray to a deity properly because a lot of people sit up there and call me, I don't want to do this wrong. Let me tell you some people, when you're dealing with your own spirituality, you can't do it wrong. You can only do it the way that you do it. You can only do it to your own understanding. And if a deity or a God don't work with you, just because you don't understand what they fucking want, then they not deserving of your worship and praise. Pick another one. It's a shitload of them. And you can work with anyone. So never be afraid. That's a victim mentality. The first thing in dealing with spirituality and magic, you have to let go your fears of your subconscious mind. You need to let go that fear. I couldn't conjure anything. I couldn't conjure a deity. I couldn't conjure any entity in front of me. Because when I conjure it and it comes, if it senses any fear inside of me, it's gonna instantly slay me. It's gonna instantly know my game plan. It's gonna instantly know how to manipulate me. And a lot of us can't reach our spiritual enlightenment because when we going up there talking to our higher self, I'm finna hit your ass with this people now. I'm not just talking. When we get into our meditative state and we get into our spiritual self, our man rises to our pineal gland and our thought process, and we come to our spiritual man and we staring our spiritual self in the face, and we staring at the abyss of infinite ideas, infinite things that we can do. Whether we got power, whether we don't got power, we stand in the void of infinity, and we cower our ass down. We get afraid because we done told ourselves one man shouldn't have this much power. We are not God. We can't do what we want to do. We can't do anything. We need to be more humble. We need to learn to let go and let God. Yeah, let go and let God. Let go of your fears and doubts and shit and let yourself be God. Create what you want. Get who you want. Divulge what you want. Live how you want. We can't even meditate properly, people. We can't even pray properly. Oh Lord, I'm just a sorry sack of shit, but I really want your help. Oh Jesus, oh Buddha, oh universe, come down if you want to and help me get out of this situation. Listen, I'm here. I need some guidance. Universal code 327, universal entity, low, whoever. Get your ass down here. Talk to me, man. Come down here and give me some insight. Give me some inspiration. Let's rock. Show me how to get out of my current situation. You know it. I know you know it. So help me. If you don't come to them with fear, they won't come to you looking as a victim. They'll come to you in servitude on your side, willing to work. Because throughout history, all strong men, they the ones with the following. Cowards, they the one that do the following. People, I do not understand any fucking more. I cannot imagine myself letting the insecurities and my fears that these women have caused me to have throughout my lifetime at this ripe young age of 44 years old. No way in fucking hell I should be afraid to have a conversation with anybody. No way in hell I should be afraid to tell somebody, hey, get the fuck on about your business. But I was afraid. And when I went in my closet, I had to beat that shit. So now I'm not afraid anymore. I am not a victim. What happened in my childhood ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm 44 and I just learned this, people. Some of y'all 60, 70 years old still haven't learned this shit. We still walk around with this victim mentality. Can't do nothing, won't be nothing, ain't got nothing going. And we losing out on so much spiritual goodness. We're losing out on so many creative ideas. We're losing out on how to solve our own solutions because we depending on some other body in the sky that we don't know, ain't never seen, ain't never gonna see. Because from what I've been reading, we just get recycled and recycled and recycled and recycled to do all this shit over until we become pure and clean enough to see the Almighty, the source. So you're gonna sit up there and every lifetime be a fucking victim. You're gonna have this victim mentality every lifetime you live. You ever notice when a real savage motherfucker walk in the jungle, even the animals back up? I seen a video. Dude walked in a room full of cobras and snakes. All these bitches stood up to hiss at him. It had to be about 30 in there. He went in there and selected 2 or 3 on. Cobras hissed at him. He slapped the bitch on the head. Pap! Told it to get back. The cobra backed up. Went to another and looked through the whole thing. Slapped the cobra on their head. Bap! Stumped his feet on the ground. All the cobras scattered out and made a big ass block for him. And he just grabbed one, threw it in the bag. He grabbed 2, threw it in the bag and walked out the bitch. Nobody chased him to bite him down or nothing. I say, that's a savage fucking Indian, man. Even the animals know when not to fuck with you when you out of your victim mode. But you see a scary man walk in the jungle. Soon as he go to shaking, he hear one little bird cocking, one little owl hoot. Next thing you know, he done release that energy field where victim in the bitch, and the lions and the tigers and the raccoon. Hell, even a raccoon beat your ass in the jungle nowadays. The raccoon done ate half of him. Shit real, man. I'm telling you some shit. I'm telling you some shit. That victim energy, everybody got to take a peach of your ass. You go to prison. You got to come in there and be the hardest motherfucker you can be. Can't be nice. They'll take advantage of you. One soft move. Hey. One soft move. Everybody fucking you. But you go in there and you fuck somebody up. I'm like, yeah, let's not fuck with that dude. He about that business. Or he got something to prove. Let's just let him go. And the only thing I'm saying, people, let's get rid of this victim mentality that we have. Notice I haven't said not one time that you guys are a victim. It's the mentality, because this shit is all 8th house energy. Subconscious mind, fears, doubts, wants. All 8th house energy. And you know your 8th house ain't real. It's all imagination. This victim mentality shit is just coming from your imagination. And for those of you guys that have been taken advantage of, such as myself, we can't let that happen no more. And the way we don't let that happen no more, we don't hide our bodies. We don't hide our good looks. You women ain't gotta wear all them tight, all them baggy ass clothes and sweatsuits and shit. What you do, if a bitch gonna try you, you try them. If you think a bitch getting out of hand, stab them, pour some hot grease on them, put a bullet in their ass. Don't let it stop there. Go to their mama in them house. Fuck her up for raising him wrong. Fuck the daddy up for raising the girl wrong. I don't know. Just don't be a victim. I told myself if a bitch ever try me again, I'm taking it to their whole family. I say when they see me, they're gonna be like, man, call the police. They not gonna want to fight me. They not gonna want to deal with me. Man, call the police on this nigga, because he finna make all us go to prison for fucking him up, and I don't want to go to prison. Call the police. This when you know you some heavy shit. Now they feeling victim and they feel like they need protection. So people reverse that shit. No more victim mentality. And you guys are part of the S.O.L tribe. S.O.L stand for science of living. These are all strategy-based ideas throughout your life. The science of living. Man, S.O.L. The science of living, people. In order for us to live, we can't live with a victim mentality. We ain't predators, because by nature, we are not predators. We are loving, food, hunting, gathering motherfuckers. But those ones that become victims, Don't be nobody victim. Be the aggressor. Motherfucker try you, take it all the way there. Go 10 times further than they would. Make them, I ain't even doing this. Not today. Not today. How they say, fuck around and find out. Fuck around and everybody find out. Because once I destroy your ass, I'm putting you on camera. And I'm going to embarrass your ass on camera. Then I'm going to figure out some more shit to do it to you. Because I want you to really understand that, motherfucker, I am not a victim. I am the worst motherfucking thing you can ever victimize in your lifetime. So let me be good. Let me be great. Let me be human. Because if you feel like you're going to turn me into a victim, I promise I'm going to turn you into one 10 times worse than me. And people, when you get that mentality, you're going to free up a lot of our ancestor energy that was afraid to do anything. Half our kinfolk died being so afraid to be spiritualists. They stayed in the Christian faith knowing they saw all the fuck shit going on in them. Motherfuckers stayed on them slavery plantation knowing the fuck shit going on because they didn't want to be a victim of slaughter, mass hurting and all that shit there. Motherfuckers stay in relationships because they don't, and they play victim because they don't want to sit up there and get their ass handed to them, get cursed out, or have somebody hurt their fucking feelings. I was there. So that's all I'm saying, people. This ancestor speech, prayer, meditation this morning is all about victim mentality. Search yourself. Do your homework, people. Today, if you can, write down about 3-4 things that make you feel like a victim. I guarantee you could come up with a hell of a lot more. But if you're going to be honest about these prayers and healing yourself, write down 3 to 4 things that makes you feel like a victim. Whether that's bowing down to your daughters, whether that's bowing down to your husband, whether that's bowing down to your bosses, your wife, whether that's sitting up there eating food you don't want to eat. Maybe that's sitting up there taking prescription medication you shouldn't be taking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you have a drug addiction that you got to constantly feed the beast. You know, that's a victim mentality. Write down 3 to 4 things that makes you feel like a victim. And you look at those things and you analyze each one and you draw some bubble charts on them bitches. Why? Ask yourself, why is this? Why is that? Why is this? And when you find out 3 whys to everything you did, you can understand. And that'll show you just where you need to go and strike and kill that motherfucking thing that's causing you to be a victim. 100%. It's a method I developed with the kids I work with. And let me tell you, them kids are bitter and angry, but boy, baby, they are coming around. I teach this in school. I'm telling you guys how to do it now. How y'all feel about this right here? Out. I gotta order this bitch up today. I'm gonna massage that bitch and probably hit it with some VO5. Let it sit. So how y'all feel about it? People, we gotta heal ourselves. Then we gotta heal the ancestors. That relationship thing is 100% serious. We're victims in that relationship. Every last single one of us. We're victims of relationships. We're victim of shit with our children. Our children make us feel like we inadequate. Our fucking mates make us feel like we can't fuck good or we can't love them good. Our job make us feel like we're replaceable. Then we look in the mirror and see all these moles and scars and shit that the world don't even see, and we sit up there and we doubt ourselves, and now we wondering why we got all this self-loathing. It's because of this victim mentality. Everybody done fucked our minds up to think we ain't shit or we ain't worthy. Now we to the point where we ain't. We don't even see ourselves as gods and kings no more. Now we see ourselves as twerking bitches and just long dick baby maker men. And we so much more than that. When we have this victim mentality, we hurt our women. Women, you hurt your men. We hurt our children. Our children hurt us. We don't achieve and strive for greatness, let alone we don't try to apologize for some shit that we did do. Making somebody feel like a victim. It's a simple apology can heal a lot of shit. If not, it won't get them forgiveness, but it'll damn sure heal them and saying, okay, this is a start. But we have such a victim mentality. We don't know how to apologize for when we make somebody feel victimized. I'm changing that. If I hurt you, I'm going to apologize to you. I'm going to do my best to make it up to you. But I won't sit up there and waste in your shadow and allow you to browbeat me or constantly make me feel some sort of way. I'm going to get the fuck away from you. No, that don't give me the right to destroy your life, let alone give you the right to destroy mine. But I guarantee that the next time a bitch look at me and say, okay, I'm going to victimize him, nobody going to be happy. Let's burn all this shit down. Let's burn it down, baby. Let's get this bitch started. Let's get the boom rush going. Let's get the boom rush going, bitch. We finna be in this eternal damnation fight until you realize I'm not a victim and you did wrong for fucking with me. If we all adopt that mentality, I guarantee a bitch will be less likely to fuck with you. They'll be like, that nigga will pop off of that chick. That she don't fucking play. No predators want to fuck with somebody who can defend themselves. But that's why everybody fucking with us, because we're so defenseless. We've been beat down throughout time and history. We've been taught to be humble. We've been taught to yes boss and no sir ma'am and all that shit there. I just keep the peace because I don't want no shit. Like I did a reading for that sister the other day and I watched that reading. That sister was like, I don't even want to fuck him. I just fuck him so he won't cause shit in the house. My heart was crying. Because I understand where that sister at. What she should do, throw a sheet on his ass with some water and beat his ass so in the bed while he trying to get out that bed, wrap that sheet around his ass, throw cooking oil on it too. So make good and sticky and the bitch just don't come out and whoop his ass and let her know, bitch, ask my permission or make me feel loved and that type of shit. But I don't advocate for violence. Or do I? 100%. Now I'm finna get off this bitch, but I'm finna tell y'all one more thing. Here goes some real victimization shit. And those of you guys out here, and I'm gonna leave you with this now. Hate me at the end of this bitch all you want. I don't give a fuck. I respect you. You can hate me all day. I respect you. So for those people out there who's victimizing people in a passive aggressive way, you guys are wrong. You guys do this shit and you know that the person can't hit back because you leave that shit up until someone else's interpretation. And let me give you an example. When you sit up there and tell somebody how much you care about them, and then in the same breath, sit your ass up there and tell that person how good somebody else treats you and how good somebody else look and how good they fuck you or how good they treat you, but you sitting up there telling somebody that's trying to get a heart and everything to you that you care about them, you'll be there for them and shit. But in the same motherfucking breath, less than 5 seconds later, you sitting up there low rating that person. You're victimizing that person. Listen to me, people. You're victimizing that person. And then you sitting up there saying, well, I just said what I said. It's left up to that person's interpretation. You know what the fuck you meant and you know what you were trying to do. Because you know how to keep a certain person in a certain spot to where they don't question your shit. They don't question your reality. And they challenge theirs, making that person feel less than or weaker than. We all done been there. I done it. I mastered that shit. But if you guys are doing that shit, you're wrong. I'm gonna leave it right there. Everybody, how you feeling? Oh, my stomach. So I was doing my sit-ups this morning. Ooh, leg raises, getting the abs right. Ooh, that is so, baby. I got ya. That's wrong and petty. Everybody, oh, I got sad news. I got sad news, people. I got up this morning and my red chicken was dead. I think a raccoon got in the cage and killed her because the ass was all gone. And I said, "Oh my God!" And because I got up and I went to the to take out the trash, and I saw Rhodes walking around, and I'm like, "How the fuck you get out the cage? Did Matthew leave it open?" But then I saw like they dug a hole in the bottom of the cage towards the end, and I guess the raccoon went in there and killed the red chicken. So I just had to dig the corpse out and set it on the side. I'm a little sad and hurt behind that shit, But I just been all out all morning refortifying the cage. I'm really sad, y'all, over my chicken, y'all. I feel like that raccoon made me a victim this morning. No, no pun intended. I want to stay up all night and guard the chicken cage with my motherfucking rifle, but I know they don't come back 2 nights in a row. It takes them about 3-4 months to come back. So Red is dead, y'all. So I'm down to 3 chickens now, not 4. I'm really sad because I like that chicken. I think if the gray chicken got killed, that would have made me cry. Because when I be doing my readings, the gray chicken be right there on my weight bench, just looking and it'll go to sleep listening to me do readings. And when I walk out there, it walks up to me and just bow down and shit. So I want to protect the gray chicken. But yeah, woke up this morning, one of my girls was gone, man, and I'm sad about that shit too, y'all. I'm gonna kill every fucking raccoon I see. I don't give a fuck. Ate my chicken. So that's the bad news. Oh, the Baron experiencing loss. I'm experiencing loss. Oh. Oh, girly, girly. Yeah, yeah. I bury her. Can't believe that shit, man. And I didn't even hear them screaming. So I guess he went in there and killed it quick. He just ate all the ass out. You could see it down to the wishbone, and that shit hurt my feeling. I'm like, ah. Don't worry. I'll get some more eventually, and I'll go get some baby chicks and raise them. I raised them from baby chicks. So I'll raise them again. Get some more, get some better ones. But yep, I am pretty heartbroken over Red. Hey people, I hope y'all got the message I was talking about, right? And I hope you guys understand where I'm going with this. Let's stop being victims. And let's start being the aggressors. Let's stop these people from taking advantage of us, or doing us dirty. And let's stop all this passive aggressive shit. If you guys are being passive aggressive, knowing somebody care about you guys and you guys are telling them you care about them, then in the same breath, talk about how everybody else treats you well and they can't do enough. Man, stop that shit. As good as I was to that Trini girl, as good as I was and as immaculate and amazing I was in the sack with this person, it was in her angry ass DNA, the low rate, the men, the low rate, the people, to give her control. And that keep us coming back, trying to improve and better and looking for their approval. And then we end up losing ourselves. And then we just say, fuck it. We don't want to do it. And it affect everything else moving forward, even after that person. So people have grown accustomed to this victim mentality. I'm just saying, y'all guys, get out of that shit quick, cause I was afraid just to talk on the phone, and I had to realize where it come from. It just went from mama not protecting me. It went from getting my ass beat for no reason, or getting check ties and punished for something I didn't have no reason to be check ties and punished for. Tamiko crazy, he ate her ass like Kevin Gates. Y'all sick people. I'm hurting. Don't make jokes about the chicken, Tamiko. Y'all people crazy. Y'all hard, man. Y'all hard people, boy. Y'all hard, man. Let me be sad. Kevin Gates. Oh my God. I needed that damn joke. Uh, everybody. Whew. I'm still tired. But I got work to do. Oh, everybody. So far, 7 amulets have been purchased. Just to let you guys know, the sale stops on the amulets on the 30th of October, because I'm going to start doing the work. And again, it take me a whole 30 days to do the work. I'm going to start doing the work on the 30th day. Well, yeah, no, yeah, because I already got them. It's going to take me 30 days to do the work, the consecrating and the feeding and the meals and all that other stuff. And so you guys can order up until the 30th of October, 31st to the most. Then I'm going to take it off the site, and that lets you know the sale is over. And then I just start doing my consecrating and all my working on it. And as soon as 30 days up, they should be all placed in the mail, coming to you guys consecrated. So October, so I'm going to say November, December the 1st, you guys should be getting it. So keep it in your mind. You're not ordering these amulets to get them the next day or the next week. It takes 30 days to consecrate them. I am gonna do blood rituals with about 3 chickens and 1 goat. I'm gonna try to go. I want to get a bigger animal than just a chicken, because I know this is gonna be a lot. So I'm really gonna put in the work with it, and I'm really gonna go hard. So you guys go ahead, and you guys got up until that time to do it. Even if it's just the 7 that I got, I'm gonna do it. It is what it is. Whether I lose money on the deal, it's the 7 that I got. I'm gonna do it. But I hope to get more, because I can do it in mass and in bulk. So you guys go check out my website. I still got merchandise up there, t-shirts. I know I don't sell that too much. But if you guys want to order merchandise, t-shirt, when you get your money, don't just make no rash spending. Now take your time. I ain't going broke. I don't want nobody to go broke doing this shit. So take your time. But yeah, everybody. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the Barons premieres on this channel. Live tarot readings, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Go and watch what's going on. For the month of November, I'm trying to do, instead of 3 per week, I'm trying to do 4 per week for you guys. I want to give you guys some extra. So, and I've been editing a lot. Some of them got low energy, but the message is there. But yeah, so y'all go check, y'all make sure y'all be there 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, Wednesday, Monday, and Friday. Boy, I'm coming down. Yeah, check them out. Patreons, the One Question Tarot. I think I got to everybody last week. I read some people 2 questions. Now, people, y'all can't keep going in there asking multiple questions. It's One Question Tarot. I want to get to everybody. Don't go in there and change your icon and then try to get 2 questions. The thing is not to ask life and death question. The thing is to get something quick on your mind, off your mind, and enjoy it, so you can move on and enjoy life until you book your next reading with your favorite tarot reader, who that is. Maybe that's me or somebody let's not try to go in there and do 2, 3. It's one question tarot giveaway as a Patreon, and that's for all tiers: the $5 tier and the $8 tier. Now, for the training every the second Saturday of the month is only for $8 tier. Those are the ones for $8 tier. $5 tier, I know you gotta be like, I can't access it. It's because I set that for the $8 tier. That's the only way I can do it without increasing everything. So when I get more patrons, I know I'm gonna drop these prices. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I hope you guys are happy with it. I'm doing my best. I got some more stuff coming in the works. I'm bringing back the past life reading. Everybody done said it, and so I'm gonna bring it back. So that's where we at with that one. So it'll come back. Boy, I know I'm gonna be feeling like a real. I should just make that one day. Man, maybe those will be Tuesdays on Tuesday with the mercy reading Tuesdays. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Oh, but yeah, and that's all. You're welcome, Inga. Haitian Goddess, you need a past life reading. Artesian forever. I'm gonna make sure I bring them back. Y'all gonna get it. Well, it's been an hour and a half, people. I'm finna get my ass in some water and get my day started. I got a lot of stuff to do. I just want to thank you guys for rocking with me again. I appreciate it. Look into your amulets. The link is up there on the website, S.O.L.Matters.com. These are consecrated amulets. I'm gonna do the work. Oh, the cat out there messing with the chick. I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna make sure they charged. I'm gonna provide all the food, the candles, the offerings, and we're gonna make sure you guys get something powerful on in your life. And let's offset a bunch of stuff. Thank you, Black Karma. Thank you, Black Karma. My purple heart. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna feed our people today. I went and got some new coffee and everything. All right. Well, I'm finna get off this thing right here so I can get my little day started. Uh, Everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Oh yeah, and check out True Spook this Thursday. This one here is gonna be. I had a fucked up childhood, man. Y'all, I'm surprised I'm living. I'm surprised I survived this shit, man. Oh, I'm stressing. Oh, listen, True Spook this Thursday on my other YouTube channel, True Spook TV, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Come and see what's going on. God damn. Need True Spook twice a week. Boy, y'all killing me. Y'all know how much shit I'm doing. I edit videos. I am the most consistent YouTuber out there. 3 videos a week, and they all got to be edited. I mean, as y'all can see, I've been doing so much. The music is in between. I'll be falling asleep. Oh, yeah. I'm busting my ass. And then I got outside contracts. So listen, I try. I'm moving all the readings to 4 times a week for the whole month of November. So that was gonna be my gift to you guys. So, but yeah, it's all gonna work out. If I can do True Spook and to get y'all 2, 3 of them a week, that'll be good too. But I'll try. But I'm finna let you guys get out of here. Again, let me say my little outro. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. So, tribe, y'all be good.